everyone, this is Katherine from ourwhiskeylullaby.com, and today I am here to showcase an amazing new vehicle. It is the 2016 Kia Sedona, and the one that I am standing in front of is the SXL. This is the mothership of all minivans. It is amazing. I'm gonna say it's the Cadillac of all minivans. So I want to go ahead and give you a tour of the inside and everything and all its features. So come on with me and I'm going to go ahead and show you what's going on, my favorite things about it. Okay, so I am here inside the new Sedona. This van is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. And as you can see, it is a push button start. So there it goes. Let's turn down the music. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase some of my favorite features in this car. I love this car. I'm not going to lie. I love this car. I want to keep it for myself. This car starts, I think, fully loaded. This one goes for $41,000 fully loaded, but it is worth it. It is beautiful. So here's some of my favorite features. These two buttons up here will actually open your passenger doors while you're sitting inside. Awesome feature. Also, this is your sunroof for your rear sunroof. This is the button for your front sunroof because you have two sunroofs in this van. Again, this is the SXL, so this is the fully loaded one. This button right up here, this right here will pop your trunk while you are sitting in the car. Okay, so these are awesome. I love these so much. Right here, I want to showcase to you, this is the air conditioning part for the back seat. Now, if you have adults in here, you don't need to figure with this because they can do it themselves. But if you have little kids, they can touch that and they can adjust their own air, which I do not like. So this is the best part of it all right here. This is where you control the rear. You can actually put lock. And see how it just lit up? That means if I start jiggling with that back rear panel, it's not going to do anything because it is locked. Now I take it off of unlock right there. So I love that so much. The map system is amazing. It's super easy to use. Map voice. I love this button because when you press it, you can go ahead and adjust everything for the voice yourself. Right here, Navi voice. In other cars, I have had a horrible problem just trying to figure out how to hear the navigation system before it goes back on. So it was a nightmare. I love this so much. Okay, I'm going to jump over to here. This is the lane departure warning right here. I love this because if maybe you're drowsy or maybe you're just not paying attention, but if you start veering off into another lane, it's going to go ahead and start beeping. Right here on your mirrors, this button right here, now you can take this off, but I like it on. This is your blind spot warning system. On your mirrors, I'm not sure if you can see because it's so light outside, but on your mirrors, a little icon will light up and the car will beep. If you start merging into another lane and a car is in your blind spot that you cannot see, this is a great feature. Right here is where you pop your gas. And another feature in this car is the back door that the gas tank is on. The gas tank is on my side from the driver's side. If the gas tank is on and it's open, that back door right on that side will not open because the gas tank door is open. So it automatically locks itself. You cannot get out of that door. You have to get out of the other door. That is a great feature. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you what is on here. You can control voice on your steering wheel. You can program to pick up your calls and hang up your calls. You have cruise control. You have all your settings on here. In here in the dash, you have all of your settings to show how long your trip was, the average miles per hour you've been going, your gas. It shows everything. Yeah, it's 93 degrees outside. It's pretty hot today. So I've already showed you all of this right here. Something else I've got to show you about this car. When you put it in reverse, there are 4 mirrors on this car. So look, it moves in real time. Did you see that? I just backed up a little bit. It moves in real time. You have a mirror in the front. You have a camera in the front, a camera in the back, and a camera on each side. So this moves in real time with you. So if you are having trouble backing up, or maybe backing up is not your greatest thing, or even if you're trying to parallel park, these will be able to show you real time. Or maybe there's a dog or a cat or an animal that you're trying to make sure you don't hit. You're going to see them in real time in this. This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in drive. And when you are in drive, it does a little bit of the same exact thing until you go over, I think, about 7 miles per hour. So you can see that I'm starting to get a little close to my own car, and it starts to beep. You hear that? It's beeping. It's telling me, hey, something's in front of you. So I'm going to go ahead and park, and it turns it off. It's a great, great feature. Down here, you have a USB, and then you can also plug in headphones right here. You have heated and cooled seats. We don't need heat right now. And you also have a heated steering wheel. So no more getting into the car when it is 20 degrees and freezing. You can actually go ahead and heat your steering wheel. Drive mode. This is really simple. There's different modes of drive. You can have comfort drive, which shifts it a lot easier. Let me see. So here's comfort. It shows you right here. And then you have eco, which is really good for gas. And then you just have regular. I have it on regular right now because I haven't figured out all of them just yet. So you've got cup holders right here. Then you can hide it if you want to. I have a bottle of water in here. Then you have this in here, this little compartment. You can also hide little things right in here. I've got a little plug in here. Okay, so this is the front. Oh yeah, and then this right up here is your mirror. And you have your garage door home links right here. And then one more thing I wanted to show you in the front before I get into the back is you have a little compartment right here that's not your glove box. I'm sorry, not your glove box. This is just a little compartment. This down here is your glove box, and then there is a little dial in here where you can turn this to actually get some air in here and make it into a cooler in a sense. It's not going to completely keep something frozen, but if you put some bottles of water in here, it's going to cool them. So that is an awesome feature on here. Okay, and then also one more thing, it also has a CD player, but also this actually has the mapping SD card right in here, so you don't have to go and take this van back to the dealer when the SD card needs to be updated. You can just go ahead and pop this out yourself, put a new SD card in, bum, 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 you're done. So you don't have to take this back to the dealer. Okay, so I've showed you everything up here in the front. It's pretty basic. Your entire system. You have your media, you have Sirius XM in here, your Navi, everything to set up. I showed you the rear locks. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the back, and I'm going to show you what I love about this car in the back. So just hold on one second before I get into the back. Okay, so I am standing outside the car again, and yes, it is on. And I'm going to go ahead and show you something else that I love about this van right here. All you have to do, see my hand is on the handle for the back door. All I do is just pop it. If I actually have the door unlocked, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so if you just go ahead and pop it, it's going to go ahead and open by itself. Isn't that really neat? I love that because if you have way too many kids and you're trying to get them all into the car and just corral them, then it gets kind of hard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the back so that I can show you. Okay, so this is the back. It is amazing. You have these screens right here that go on each window, and it really does help filter out light. It is nice and dark back here. Again, here is that extra sunroof that I was talking about. That is a really great feature, especially for the kids. Okay, the kids are going to love this car. They're going to absolutely love it because you have a TV back here. Y'all see the TV? I'm trying to turn it on. Okay, there it goes. And of course, we have been watching the Peanuts movie. Now, back here, you also have the remote control for the car. Here you can see the Peanuts movie going. This is what my daughter has been doing for about the past week. So you have a remote control back here in this netting, and you also have headphones. But what is really, really nice is I can hear the movie too while I'm driving. I don't mind because I like the movie. If you as an adult don't want to hear what the kids are actually listening to, they can plug in the headphones. So you don't have to hear it. Okay, another feature that I want to show you, the back seats have footrests and they also recline. It is amazing. Okay, so here is your settings. This is your footrest. Of course, my daughter has it up right now because she has been relaxing for the past week and watching her movie. You also have this wonderful feature where you have a third row seating back here, but you don't have a whole lot of space, if you can see, to be able to squeeze back in here to get there. So if you want a person to get into that third row seating, you're going to push this, and this entire seat, instead of going front to back, it's going to come side to side. So someone can actually walk through the middle, or they can walk through this side to get to the back third row seating. So they have thought of everything in here. Back here, you have another plug where if the kids need to plug something in, they've got it. Here's their cup holders. You can see my daughter has been using that. And they also have a USB charging right here so that they can charge something back here if they need to, or use a laptop. Okay, something else right here. There's a button on each side right here. These buttons will automatically go ahead and close these doors. Now, if somebody steps into the way, it's going to stop the door. So it is a great feature, and it is really helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and close this door, and I'm going to show you. See, I click that, and there goes the door. Okay, like I said, best car ever. If this was my car, I could live in it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the trunk now. And the trunk is probably one of the best things I have ever seen in my life. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down the button on my little key. And it's going to go ahead and pop my trunk open. And also, what you can do is you can pop right here. If you want to pop anything right here. I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. I'm still getting used to this. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so let's say you're at the grocery store. And let's say you went in and your husband didn't feel like going in. Well, he can go ahead and pop it for you, or vice versa when you get to the back of the car. Okay, this is the deepest trunk I have ever seen. Look how deep. This is so deep. Look how deep this trunk is. It is amazing. So you have an incredibly deep trunk. This third row seating, it shows you how to pull this all down. It is super easy. All you do is pull down and down it goes. And then this is to recline the seat. These seats in the third row seating recline as well. So these can actually recline. This right here is a light. It obviously comes on when you open the trunk, but if you push this button, you can actually use this as a flashlight. So if you're searching for something and you don't have a flashlight, you can actually use this as a flashlight. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it back in, and there it goes. You have another 12V vault back here, and you have another plug-in. I think altogether there are about 7 of these plug-ins in this entire van. So they are perfect for if you're going to go tailgating. Okay, and then the very last thing that I'm going to show you about this 2016 Kia Sedona SXL is right here. You have the push button to close the trunk as well. So I'm going to go ahead and push it, and down it goes, and it will lock itself back up. There it goes, it's locked. So this is definitely not the minivan that your mother drove you around to soccer practice in. I grew up, my parents had a minivan. I think it was a Mercury Villager. This is not the Mercury Villager that I remember. This is like a luxury car with an affordable price tag. I highly recommend this minivan. I have reviewed dozens of cars over the years since 2012. This, my family, will be sad to see go. We all have agreed that we love this van, and we're actually, honestly, we're looking into buying a van, this Kia Sedona, for ourselves. Obviously not this exact van because this is a press car, but we are looking to buy one for ourselves now. We love it that much. We would actually get out of our old loan for our old car, and which is only a year old, everybody. My car right now is a 2015 that I drive, but it's a car. I would actually double my payment just to be able to have this van. That's how wonderful this van is. I love everything about it. It makes you feel safe. If you are looking for an incredibly safe car, a car that has wonderful features, a family car, I highly recommend this 2016 Kia Sedona SXL. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was super helpful. So, bye!